Thanks for staying with us on the Sports Show. We're into the last quarter. We want to have a look at the AFL, Baz. We want to talk about it. Crows were very good on the weekend. Of course, 15-11, 101, 12-10, 82 over Richmond.
Yep.
So
Didn't pick it.
I don't think many people would have.
No, I didn't pick
There's just been a few games this season, though, where many wouldn't have picked it.
That's
And,
true. Yeah.
you know... the Geelong result on the weekend. Would you pick Geelong to lose?
Well, you know,
probably wouldn't.
It's funny because I saw Hawthorn play Port.
Yep.
And they were really good.
Really good.
They were really good. Okay, Port maybe weren't at their best, but you've got to give credit to the opposition, and Hawthorn were excellent.
Yep.
So I think, gee, Hawthorn, they're not as bad as I thought. Yet then the week after, they get their tails kicked by somebody, and embarrassingly. So you think, hang on, maybe that was just a one-off. But they were pretty good against the Cats.
I think it's going to be a bit of that. Now, just quickly on the Crows-Richmond game, there's an incident in the game where Trent Cotchin allegedly kicks Tex Walker.
Well, he lashed out,
And Tex comes out publicly and said, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
It's
for someone to say
unusual,
someone
mate.
deliberately did something on the ground, because I know we've moved a little bit away from what happens on the ground stays on the ground, and there's so much camera work now you nearly can't, but every now and then a player will come out and say something, but only when it's got something to it.
Well, mate, I agree.
More than normal. And Tex is not that kind of guy.
That's my point. He's come out. He came out on Tuesday and said, "Mate, that was deliberate." Yep. And for a player to come out in the public and say that, you know, normally you get the player go, you know, it's a footy thing, and you know,
it was an accident.
Maybe it was an accident. You know, whatever, there's no drama.
Doesn't look like an accident on the footage. Doesn't look like an accident on the footage.
It doesn't. The footage doesn't look good.
No.
So good on Tex for coming out.
Because, so $2,000 fine.
Don't snipe me.
$2,000 fine and that's it. Is that adequate?
No, it's not. Not for kicking.
No.
You kick, you get games. I don't care whether it's a little jab or whatever.
And I'm sure, you know, I'm not trying to defend Trent because he did the wrong thing, but I'm sure he's frustrated at the moment with what's going on with his footy team.
Well,
mate, you can't lash out and do that.
Everybody's frustrated at times, but to me, kicking on the football field is one of the worst things you can do.
Yeah. Well, last week, mate, we were discussing how bad they were at trying to kick for goal. Apparently, they're good at kicking legs.
Very good.
Good at kicking other things. So, right, that might be the focus this week. Hey, Carlton defeat Port, but it could have been horrible. At half time, it looked like it was going to be horrible.
Yeah.
And finished up being a 3-point game.
Yeah.
What's missing?
What's missing? What is missing?
Well, Carlton are playing some pretty good footy. Again, I think we disrespect some of the teams that win.
Don't disrespect
From time to time, we go, Hinkley's lost the group, or the players are not there, or they've got all these injuries. Hang on a minute. Carlton have beaten some players. This is not Carlton of 2 years ago.
They're 4-1.
So,
you know, admittedly, they've got good leads that they've nearly blown a few times and whatever, but they are 4-1.
Yep.
And they aren't a bad side. They've got good bookends. They're very strong up forward with Curnow and the big fella, Harry McKay.
Yep.
And down back, you know, with your Wiederings and all these. But they're pretty good.
Yep.
I was worried personally on the weekend. A lot of people go, no, we'll take care of Carlton. No, Carlton, not a bad side.
It's not Carlton of 2 years ago.
And it's in Melbourne.
Yep.
You've still got to go over there and do the job. Look, their second half was extremely good. Their second half was more like Port that we know.
Yep.
You know, free-flowing goals, kicking goals, tackling hard, putting them in your face. That was missing in the first half. Why was it missing? And I'll tell you why, mate. You know what makes a difference? 6-6-6.
6-6-6.
Makes a big difference. 6 in the forwards, 6 in the middle, 6 at the back. You can't have any more there. And if you dominate in the middle, which they did, which their midfield got hold of the ball before we did, you're going to struggle. And, you know, the way they took the ball down and whatever, they're a dangerous side. So Port got the better of them in the second half in the middle, and boom.
So you've identified it really simply. They got the footy.
They got the footy.
Second half, Port got the footy.
Yeah.
So the question is, why couldn't we get it in the first half?
Bingo.
So, and there are ebbs and flows in games, but anyway, so we get a chance to see that West Coast is a dangerous game for them here at Adelaide Oval.
Extremely dangerous, mate, because they've got a very good record at the Adelaide Oval.
Yep.
Especially against Port. Except when Luke Shuey dived in that elimination final and got a free kick around the neck, you diver. You know, but they've got a good record here.
Bulldogs against Adelaide quickly, what do you think?
Bulldogs will win that. Bulldogs are a good side.
Yep.
To me.
All right.
They're very...
At Mars Stadium, so they're away. Yeah, Mars Stadium. Yep, they're away. So
it'll be 2 degrees, so wear your woolies.
She'll be cold.
It'll be very cold.
All right, time for us to go. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. We'll look forward to your company next week. Bye for now.